That's right, you've been X'd. This is not the old Jamie Kennedy experiment. This is one of the world's largest messaging platforms, or at least it used to be. If you haven't heard by now, Twitter owner Elon Musk has changed the company's famous bird logo to an X as part of a huge rebrand that he just decided he wanted to do, with probably no market research or consulting his board or his employees, just based on a whim because he likes the letter X. He wrote Saturday, I would have said tweeted, but now nobody knows how to phrase it. He X'd Saturday, he did an X. He did one of these on Saturday that read, and soon we shall bid adieu to the Twitter brand and gradually all the birds. He's getting rid of the Twitter brand as your company is quickly, as fast as possible, losing market share and is losing to a brand new competitor. Smart thing to get rid of the brand that is worth billions of dollars and is known globally. Very smart. And when he means get rid of the brand, he really does thoroughly mean that. As of Monday, the domain x.com directs users to Twitter's homepage through twitter.com, though twitter.com also remains live, rather. Branding in the mobile app has not changed for many users yet. Mine has not changed yet, but I can't wait until the glorious day. It has changed on my desktop. So what else is changing? Musk said Monday that tweets will now be called X's. When asked what retweets would be called, he wrote, that concept should be rethought. Because he didn't think even as far as, oh yeah, what does the other main thing people do on our platform, what's that gonna be called? Re-X'd? Double X? Hardcore? X? Triple X? Posting. It's the most hardcore thing you could do on there is just hit that double X button. Twitter CEO Linda Yaccarino, who you obviously know just has to agree with whatever weird thing Elon Musk decides to do, posted about the transition yesterday. She X'd the following. God, that sounds weird. It's an exceptionally rare thing in life or in business that you get a second chance to make another big impression. Twitter made one massive impression and changed the way we communicate. Now X will go further, transforming the global town square. X is the future of unlimited interactivity, even though they just limited the interactivity recently. Centered in audio, video, messaging, payments, banking, creating a global marketplace for ideas, goods, services, and opportunities. Powered by AI, X will connect us in all the ways we're just beginning to imagine. You get that? Powered by AI, coming from the man that unleashed AI largely on us and then recently signed a document saying we got to stop AI. It could ruin our entire civilization, but also it's gonna run my company now. So good luck with that. According to CNN, Twitter's shift would basically make the site similar to China's WeChat. That's China's main messaging, social media, and mobile payment app. This has apparently been Musk's goal since he bought the company late last year. And he's making massive promises for the new brand. Was that his goal? No one knows. It seems to be shifting, but here are his very humble and very small plans for the new X.
Essentially, if done right, the X would serve people's financial needs to such a degree that over time it would become, I don't know, maybe half of the global financial system.
Wow.
Or some big number. Okay. I'm not sure what the number is, but pretty big. So it would be by far the biggest sort of financial institution. But like I said, not really in the way that people are used to thinking about banks. Mm-hmm. Just the most efficient database for the thing that is money. Like I said, like least amount of fraud. Everything's real time. And if it involves money in any way, it can be dealt with seamlessly on one node.
This could just change the entire, this could be half the global economic system. Really? Well, some number, maybe 2%. Nobody knows. I haven't done numbers, I'm just kind of talking out of my ass. The rebrand seems maybe more to me like a last ditch effort for the company. The renaming could be seen as something of a brand overhaul Hail Mary for the company. Musk in recent months has repeatedly warned that Twitter, facing steep losses in ad revenue, was on the edge of bankruptcy. Musk recently disclosed that the platform still has a negative cash flow due to a 50% drop in advertising revenue and heavy debt loads. I know when I'm looking for my next financial institution, I want one that has heavy debt loads, has been losing revenue, and is incredibly unstable on the way to complete bankruptcy. That's where I put my money. I'm a moron. Maybe Musk just loves the letter X. Could it be? His second startup was X.com, which eventually became PayPal. Musk incorporated X into the name of SpaceX and Tesla's first car model. And he recently named his new AI startup, more AI, XAI. Perhaps most infamously, Musk's 3-year-old son is named XAE A-XII Musk, which is the most normal thing Musk has ever done. So what do the people think of X? Well, this tweet, or X, or I give up, has over 165,000 likes, or X's, favorable X feelings on the platform. QAnon Latifah says, gotta be honest, this new widget design looks like an app for a membership-only human trafficking gentlemen's club headquartered in Budapest. Something that apparently QAnon Latifah has a great familiar with the visual look of that kind of thing. Several of my exes have filed a lawsuit claiming that that's their letter. Cenk?
I don't know if that Budapest thing's a joke, but I don't know how you know what the gentlemen's clubs in Budapest are doing. Okay, guys, here's my optimistic way of looking at this story. Apparently, I'm gonna be rich. Okay, because look, I run a small to mid-sized business here at Young Turks, TYT Network overall. And wow, am I smarter than these guys. But apparently the bar is incredibly low. Like, Jesus, this guy is among the top 2 richest people in the world. And he's a terrible businessman. Now you say, well, that can't be true. I mean, he's got all that money, and what would you know? And he's got all those businesses, and they're very successful. Okay, look, Silicon Valley, everyone was tripping over themselves and running into billions of dollars, falling into billions of dollars. Somebody did diapers.com and walked away with $500 million. We're like, I don't know. How about diapers.com, Tampax.com? I don't know, right? Like, and they all got like incredibly rich, right? And so Elon Musk, to be fair, is a good marketer like Donald Trump. He just goes out there and is like, oh yes, I am reinventing X, and it is now Y. Okay, and everyone's like, oh wow, what a genius. All right, I'll buy your Dogecoin. Okay, so, but guys, this proves it, no, unquestionable. First of all, no one thought Twitter was worth $44 billion. That was mental. We said it on the show before he bought it. We're like, new $44 billion. I mean, I guess. I didn't think he'd ever go through with the deal. I thought he'd just take the $1 billion loss in the contract. Because the minute he takes the deal, he's lost $20 billion to begin with. There's no way that it was worth over $24 billion. So we started with that. But guys, since I know it's a mid-sized business what we have here, but before we launch anything, I don't mean on air. On air commentary is fluid. A lot of things go wrong, unplanned, etc. Right? But when we're doing some business move, we think it through to no end. We will have meetings, processes, interdepartmental conversations, and then launch because you have to be ready. When they asked them, what is a retweet going to be? And he said, as Ben explained, the concept should be rethought, but I'm not sure. You didn't think what you would call a retweet? That's like question number 2. Hey, we're not calling it a tweet, we're calling it an X. What do we call a retweet? Question number 2. He didn't get to question number 2. This guy's a moron. Total utter moron. It's like, oh, let's do it. I like the letter X. I named my kid X, I named everything X. Let's call it X. Hey, what do we call the re-X? He's like, who cares? That's question number 2. I never get to question number 2. Jesus, man. And then look at all the things he did wrong. I mean, Twitter, building brands is so hard and we know it here. And so to build a brand that's worth billions, and the brand alone, just the name Twitter is worth billions. He flushed it down the toilet. He just flushed out more billions of dollars.
No, he did not. He X'd it down the toilet.
He X'd it down the toilet.
That's their new slogan over at Twitter, taking the bar and moving it extremely low.
Yeah. And then when he says, and this to me, for whatever reason, this was the straw that broke the camel's back, is X is going to go into banking. Okay, like maybe, all right, I got an open mind, right? And like social media platforms could be used for other reasons, could be, right? And he's like, and I think it's going to be half the global banking system. Come on, dude, you're not a serious person. No serious person says that. Half the global banking system.
Well, not half, maybe some number, Cenk, some number.
Oh yeah, that would be larger than global JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and all of the major banks in America, and plus some European banks and a Japanese bank combined.
Also, why would you ever start a banking platform and call it X, what is known globally as the sound you get when you don't make any money on Family Feud after a bad guess? It's just terrible mental imagery.
Yeah, no. This guy's, it's stunning. I'm having trouble saying because I can't believe it.
It's astounding.
He is not bright. Like, that is unbelievable, unbelievable. So apparently making money is not that hard. So we all got to get into this game. So anyways, last thing, theoretically there would be a reason to do a rebrand if things are going poorly, and they are Twitter, right? But you have to pivot with your whole strategy, right? So you can't just be like, all right, we're changing the name of Twitter to X. Well, and that'll solve the advertiser problem that we have because we lost 50% of our advertisers. Yes, but why did your advertisers leave? Remember, they signed on when you were Twitter. So they didn't leave because they're like, oh, God damn it, they kept the name Twitter, we're all leaving, right? No, they left because Elon Musk took over and said, yeah, I'm gonna allow racism, anti-Semitism, every kind of terrible thing, you're gonna be allowed to say it, and I'm gonna fire everybody so there's no controls at all, so your ads can appear on the worst kind of content, et cetera, et cetera. And they're like, yeah, no, that doesn't sound good, we're leaving. So did that policy change? No, that policy didn't change.
Oh, that's why he's calling it that, I just figured it out. The X stands for extremism.
Yeah, and you know what advertisers don't like? Extremism. So this is not a pivot. This is not a second chance. This is just putting a dumb name on a thing that you didn't fix at all. And then go, I think it's gonna take over 20 to 40, no 50% of the global car market, no, furniture market, banking market. That's what X is gonna take over. And when we take them over, we're gonna re-X them.
And the new CEO of X is my baby XXEIIO. Congratulations to him.
Wow, so it turns out the rich are incredibly stupid. Okay, well.
Not incredibly stupid, extelligent.
He used to be intelligent, now he's extelligent. Okay, apparently that's a thing. Okay, yes, no, it doesn't apply to all the rich, no, it doesn't apply to all the business people, but it is shocking the degree of like unpreparedness, flippancy, et cetera, that Elon Musk has. I mean, look, if you're gonna be charitable to him and say, maybe he's intelligent in other ways, this is what hubris looks like.
I'm just hoping that cage match happens and there's a simultaneous double knockout.
I hear you, but now that I've seen this, it's over. If they do the cage match, Elon Musk is going to get annihilated. You know why? Because he's perpetually overconfident. He's gonna walk in and be like, all right, X, I got Zuckerberg. And Zuckerberg was like, no you didn't, and punch him in the face. And he's like, I didn't see that coming.
Musk, much like his own company, will soon be extinct. I could do this all day.
All day. He's not kidding. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.